in freestyle world, when you're doing some improvisational freestyle rapping, somehow in Poppy's brain, you're always putting yourself in a scenario of fucking a criminal who is going to jail for a long time, but you're always somehow inside him.
Mm-hmm.
What makes you want to be inside of a bad criminal so bad?
I don't think it's that I want to be inside of a bad criminal. That's not it at all. I think that I'm going to defend myself here because I feel like I'm getting attacked a little bit.
You're the guy who wants to fuck a dirty, bearded criminal in jail.
I've never said I wanted to fuck a criminal.
You are the man who's always talking about putting his penis and coming inside of a criminally charged man in the state of Pennsylvania.
I've never said that order of that. I've never said that.
You insinuated it.
But I will say that
okay.
When I freestyle rap, the thing that comes to my mind is the thing that would be the worst thing that could possibly happen.
Every day is a new day.
And I think that's the worst punishment is going in a jail cell and having a cop sexually harass you.
That would be a nightmare to some people, but to some people that would be a dream come true.
I mean, it is funny how one person's porn is another person's scorn.
Right. And one man's trash is the next man's ash.
What?
I was going to say ash.
Oh, right.
Because you burn trash.
Right.
And I don't burn trash.
I burn tires because I'm an American.
You know how I warm my house? I burn the outside walls.
You know how I save the earth?
How?
Throw used car batteries in the ocean.
You know how I save the earth? Throw used condoms in the car batteries.
Children of the battery. Wait. My best friend. Children born of battery. That's like if a man and a woman kind of beat each other so much that they accidentally come a little bit.
That's a major citation.
Mm-hmm.
That's a major labyrinth of emotions there.
Do you know what labyrinth is?
Does
labyrinth just mean assortment?
That's a labyrinth majora of emotion right there.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, speaking of labyrinth majora,
yeah,
that'd be a really great. This may be a total side quest for us right now. Like I was saying we were talking earlier about how someone told a group of girls this past weekend that they could eat their cock meat sandwich.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a second.
And I think you saying labyrinth majora would be like if that'd be like a witchy. That'd be like the like a sexual sandwich place had like a Halloween special. Labyrinth majora. A labyrinth majora sandwich.
I would partake in it, probably.
Yeah, probably. That or the pumpkin.
As long as it's not a fucking Reuben. I'm just kidding. I like Reubens.
I don't like Reubens. I don't, actually.
I like Reubens.
I don't.
The only sandwich I'm really not a big fan of is a cock meat sandwich.
Dang it. I wanted you to say something besides that.
Yeah, sorry. And the only reason I'm bringing up the cock meat sandwich is we've all heard Harold and Kumar Escape from Guantanamo Bay, where the first reference that I've heard was cock meat sandwich in that movie. Well, this past weekend, we were at a bachelor party. Congratulations, Ethan and Haley. But
yes,
we were at Ethan's bachelor party. Go Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
And a member of the bachelor party happened to tell some nice Mennonite children that he has a cock meat sandwich for him. I couldn't support him anymore.
I mean, kids got to eat.
Maybe they weren't children. Maybe they were. They were
adult women.
They were in casino, so they were definitely adult women.
There were adult women that looked as if they may have just came from a family farm.
Yeah.
This was their one night in the city.
Yeah. 21, I'm assuming, because you're in a casino. and just getting away from churning butter to finally feel like what it's like to be out in the city and out in the real world. And you got a tall white boy saying something about a cock meat sandwich. Nothing like just ruining parts of religion for them, or bringing them back to their religion.
Sandwiches are religion,
or like bringing them back to their religion.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like, okay, this world out here,
Bad.
world back there where the tall white men, all they do is put up barn walls.
How to manipulate anyone.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like
good.
we don't want to be around men that serve cock meat sandwiches.
What is that?
Chipped cock meat.
Yikes.
Sliced cock meat sandwich with lettuce. No way on a brioche bun.
No. I feel like the guy who brought up the cock meat sandwiches definitely wasn't serving it on a brioche bun. He was serving it on
Soggy white.
some smashed soggy white.
Soggy white, bro.
No condiments, no crunch. Flat, salty cock meat.
Yeah. Crust cut off. That's how soggy it is. Barely any shape to it.
No.
Not even oblong, just straight and mushed up.
Egg shaped.
I'm sorry, no comprende.
Kind of like a snowball of cock meat.
Ugh. Disgusting. But that situation happening did bring for some, probably one of the hardest I've ever laughed in my life later in the night, telling the story.
And the hardest a man, I've learned recently that girls don't laugh this hard.
No.
I think at anything. I don't think they've ever laughed as hard as a man. I think if you had a competition, who could laugh harder, a man or a woman, I think a man would laugh harder.
Whoa. Oddly enough, I would be there to be like, yo, bro, you're being sexist, but I support this entirely.
I mean, okay, girls had to sing a song about how much fun they want to have.
Girls just want to have fun.
It's like they had to remind all the other girls, like, listen, we do want to have fun. But guys, all we have to do is be in a hotel room, 2 people per bed, and just have a fucking great time.
Here's
I
the
mean,
thing.
just giggle and laugh and just tickle our bellies with laughter and fun.
In the past 5 years, me and you have shared a bed 3 times?
A number of times.
3 or 4 times.
More than one.
Yeah. Yeah, probably like 4 or 5 times. And it never fails that between the hours of 1 in the morning and 3 in the morning, you catch the giggles.
Mm-hmm.
And what is up with that?
My best friend.
What is up with the giggles?
What is up with that? I mean,
What happens?
What?
What happens between those hours that makes 2 men? A fart is funny in the middle of the day.
oh,
But
yeah.
But you start farting in the middle of the night with your best friend beside you.
Oh, yeah.
What makes that so fucking funny?
Yeah.
Huh? What is that? It's science.
I think that there's definitely, I think around that time of night, you're dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight.
I think you're right.
You're dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight when you're in a hotel room with 3 other men
Yeah.
means that you're going to catch the giggles.
Oh,
between
yeah.
1 and 3. And
Oh,
really
yeah.
what it means is that you're either going to catch the giggles and laugh for an hour or you're going straight to bed.
Oh yeah.
Because dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight.
Oh yeah.
Dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight with chipped moonlight on a brioche bun.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I know what you're saying, if anybody does.
I mean, what you're saying is dancing with the devil means
Oh yeah.
see, dancing with the devil means that you're dancing with laughter between 1 and 3. That's the pale moonlight is between 1 and 3.
Oh, yeah. I think I know what you mean. I think if anybody knows what you're talking about, man, it's me. Sorry, I was holding my breath to say, oh, yeah. Dude, real quick, before you say Dancing with the Devil in the Pale Moonlight one more time, I'm going to go ahead and insert our segment right here. It's time for the part of the podcast where today's praise hosts rap for you. Not for us, rap for you.
We don't do it for us.
We don't do it for us. We rap for you.
I wish I was home in bed right now.
I wish I was home in bed right now with you.
I wish I was in a bed with my homie.
That's the truth, bro.
Nothing's more funny than being in a bedroom with your homie.
What are we rapping about today?
I'll tell you right now.
Okay. Hit me with it. You're in control of the rap song. Basically, what you read to me is going to be the captain of the rap ship.
Captain of
for everybody to listen to. So if you say the word like titty mouse, that's what we have to rap about.
It's crazy. It's Titty Mouse.
All righty, here we go. Just kidding.
Okay, you ready?
Yep, hit me with it.
Partner.
Okay.
Either that or I can go.
No, I think partner's good. We can rap about partners.
That's it. Partner, dude.
All right, here we go. Cruising through the city in my cop car. Guess what? I go motherfucking so hard. You know what? I'm gonna have to tell you right now. You better back up before I hit you with the papa. Hit you with the papa. I hit you with the bullets. You know me and my partner hit you with the fullest. You know we come up on you and you know we arrest. That's right, little criminal, take a rest. Need to take a break. Poppy and Jake, we're cops now. You made a mistake. Yeah, you broke the law, and now you are a fake. We're gonna throw you in the jail cell for a week. Pay for your punishments. Pay for your punishments, little baby. Pay for your punishments. Pay for your punishments, little baby.
I've got the keys. I will let you out of the jail cell if you please. If you will get down on your knees, then I will let you fucking leave. Fucking leave. But I won't take advantage of you, then I'll say hello, hello, goodbye, goodbye. I'm gonna go get some motherfucking Arby's with the curly fries and the fucking mozzarella sticks. Yeah, I just had a criminal suck my dick. I don't fucking care. My dude's not around. I stop and stare, and he sucked on my dairy. Yeah, pulled out a turd. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's just bad fucking criminal luck. But if you weren't in this fucking cell, I wouldn't send you to sexual hell.
Yeah. Pay for your punishments. Pay for your punishments.
With my partner.
Pay for your punishments. Pay for your punishments. If you can't do the crime, don't do the motherfucking time. Switch that around, that's what I meant to say in my last line. I meant to say if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. And guess what? Yo, crime's on my motherfucking dime. Me and my partner gonna give you your last line. We'll do drug with you, and then we'll arrest you, and then we'll party with you some more, and then do what we gotta do. Do the paperwork, put you in a prison cell cause you're a jerk. You can't do a fucking crime around us. We will snitch you out, then clown around ya.
Punishments.
Pay for your punishments.
Oh.
Pay for your punishments. Pay for your punishments. Gosh darn, that was a fun rap. Now back to the conversation. Dude, I got to tell you something.
What?
Is there anything else you want to say about the bachelor party, or should we revisit that in a little bit?
Go ahead. Just get out of it, dude. We don't
Okay.
even want to talk about it anymore.
Okay, we'll get back to the bachelor party
Just
in a second.
know that having
Sorry.
a night with the boys in a hotel room and trying to go to bed, but you can't because you got the giggles, is just one of the most fun things and the funniest time you ever had. You will laugh the hardest. One, because I think it's, and this is the last thing I'll say about it.
No, keep going. I don't care.
Is you don't normally go to bed with a man when you're a straight white male or straight black male or straight Mexican male or straight Asian male. There's a lot of other races I could name.
On and on and on.
Should have just said straight male. But when you're a straight guy in a hotel room sharing a bed and you're trying to break the tension by going, which is really not anything.
There's tension.
There's tension, but it's not usually sexual.
I don't know, man.
Not for me, at least.
For me, it's fucking all sexual. But not with you. With the pillows.
Right. But you don't normally share a room with a man, and so it's just like you're trying to have like the last funny thing to be said before you go to bed. Normally you say, okay, see you later, and you go to bed and there's nothing else to say. But when you're going to sleep next to a guy, when you go to sleep next to a guy, you're dancing with the devil in the pale moonlight.
It's the truth. Oh, yeah. Don't get me started.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so that's basically it. If you want to have a great time, hang out with your friends between the hours of 1:30 in the morning and 3 o'clock in the morning and sleep with your friends. Not sexually.
Sleep with your friends. If you want to have a great time, sleep with your friends.
And I promise you'll laugh the hardest you ever laughed.
Sleep with your friends if you want to have a good time.
Dude, I had something in my 28 years of living, a feeling that I've never, ever experienced in my entire life happen to me recently.
Finally. Mm-hmm. You finally did.
Yeah.
You did it last night.
What?
You did it.
Did what?
You had the feeling.
I had the feeling.
Came out.
What?
If it fully came out.
No. Deeply.
You're waiting
didn't
till
come
marriage still, or
Yeah.
okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. Keep telling me the story.
Have you ever passed out ever?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Have you ever passed out?
I woke up on the toilet once.
I don't know what that means.
I was taking a shit, and I was pushing really hard, and I woke up on the toilet.
How hard were you pushing?
Hard enough, I guess.
You went unconscious?
I woke up. That's all I know. I don't know if I was unconscious, but I woke up.
What do you mean? Like you went to bed and then you
No.
woke up on the toilet?
No, I was pooping, and then next thing I know, I woke up.
Whoa. What the fuck happened?
There might have been a robber or something.
What did they do to you?
I don't know.
Make you go to sleep?
Might have choked me.
Choke me. Well, I have never passed out. Never from people pass out at the sight of blood, or they get in their head too much about a medical procedure or something. They'll literally pass out. Yeah. People pass out before getting tattooed. People pass out before going to the dentist. It happens.
People pass out before going to the dentist?
Yeah.
They're just on the drive there.
Yeah, just get nervous.
They pass out before they get to the dentist? Not even while they're there?
I mean, it was just an example.
I know, but that'd be crazy.
It would be funny.
It's because really almost your whole life is before the dentist.
Yeah, I went to the dentist this week. I actually went to the dentist right before this happened. So I've never passed out my entire life, and I've been doing jiu-jitsu for 5 years, and I've never been choked out because I'm always good about tapping out. If I'm getting choked where I'm going to go unconscious, I tap out because I'm not a man. I'm going to fucking tell you that, hey, I'm going to pass out if I don't. And if I've been arm barred, if it's going to break my arm, I tap out. I don't have to be tough. You tap out and you're done. Well, a friend of mine, his name's Brandon Sisler. We were doing jiu-jitsu. He started about a year ago. A year, maybe a year and a half. I don't know how long he's been training, but he's doing super good. But me and him were rolling with each other. And whenever you're rolling with somebody who's kind of newer, you're just like, you're not like going balls to the wall trying to kill them. You're working with them and you're also working your own shit. Anyway, that will never happen with him again. I will never play around and try things because Brandon put me the fuck to sleep. To sleep.
Yeah.
Out. I have it on video. He put me out so deeply that one first thing I know is I'm in his guard and I'm getting collar choked. So it's basically when they have two hands on each of your collars of your gi, and it's positioned in a way to put you to sleep. He had me in it so perfectly that it's super tight. I'm fighting it. And it's not like a slow, oh, you're slowly going to conscious. No, whenever you go out, when somebody chokes you out, it is like, oh, you're fighting it. You are done. You're out. And I was fucking out. The next thing I know is I'm waking up and it feels like I just slept for like 8 hours. The next thing I know, he's hitting me. I'm opening my eyes. I see him. I don't know who I am. I don't know who he is. I don't know where I'm at, and I don't know why I'm there. You basically could have teleported me in the middle of night while I'm sleeping deeply in my bed and put me in a martial arts class in China and had a random stranger start tapping me. That's how confused I was when I woke up.
So yeah, so hold on. You woke up, you didn't know who you were, who he was.
I thought I was Will Smith for a second.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne. The Bourne identity. This is how it started.
He put me out, dude.
We don't know where he came from, but we know he showed up.
But the funny thing in the video is, this is how awesome jiu-jitsu is. In the video, at first I'm like on the ground and he's trying to pass my legs and get in a better position. And he does a thing called a back step, and it's basically when you take a step backwards and you kind of like juke around their legs. But he does it, and he does it horribly. It's hilarious to watch in the video. It looks like he is a ballet dancer doing like a showing me his back. And within 15 seconds, I was in his position trying to pass his legs. And after he did the back step that looked bad, and I was on top, it was literally 10 to 15 seconds. I was in the choke and I was out. That's how awesome jiu-jitsu is, because it shows you somebody who is, Brandon's shorter than me as well. Somebody who is shorter than me and less experienced than me can put me to sleep if you're not like trained properly. So it's like I literally afterwards I asked him how he did it, and he showed me like what he was doing, and like it was awesome. It literally was like it was a first experience for me, and it was like, honestly, just waking up like that was fucking kind of scary, but it was cool. It's why you love jiu-jitsu.
I like your side notes the most.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll say it for you. I like jiu-jitsu because he sucked, but I got.
No, he doesn't suck. He doesn't suck. He's
apparently not.
Yeah. Maybe I suck.
Yeah, you probably do. You probably suck, dude.
Maybe.
Anybody that gets lapel choked
sucks.
sucks.
Fucking sucks.
But
But I guess I'll just never do a gi class ever again.
Right. That's what I've learned.
It's something that takes you out. So
Right.
looks like I'm a no gi man.
Yeah.
Apparently, it only took me 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
But it was crazy. That's so. Whenever you woke up on the toilet, whenever your poop choked you out,
Right.
did you wake up like, I don't know who I am, where I am, or why I am?
No, I must not have. I don't really. It felt like home. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, I definitely belong here. I don't know why I'm here, or who I am, but sitting on this toilet, this is home.
This is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, not me, man. I woke up like, what the fuck? It was not okay.
Yeah, that doesn't sound fun to me, but at least you're a positive human being. At least you're a positive human being, because there's a lot of people in this world that would be like, yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that.
Well, the thing was, I was in no pain. No pain. The only struggle I had was at the beginning of the choke, and I was trying to struggle out of it and didn't tap quick enough. But it wasn't like pain. Like literally, the choke was so perfect that I was like out like a light.
You were euthanized.
I was euthanized. I was fucking euthanized.
He was like petting
I was
you.
castrated and circumcised too.
Yeah. You actually are in dog heaven.
Yeah.
All dogs go to heaven. Congratulations.
I went through.
You were a dog before that choke.
I went through a lobotomy,
You were a Springer
a
Spaniel.
circumcision.
A lobotomy?
Yeah. And I also went through a pandectomy. They removed my penis. And I woke up like, what the fuck? Who am I? Where am I?
Mm-hmm.
It was fucking crazy.
Before that choke, you were a Springer Spaniel, and now you're all dogs go to heaven.
Yeah, that's for sure.
I mean, at least you're a positive human being, and you're embracing that you're human. You're a male human now. You know?
And I'm not invincible.
At least you're male.
I can be choked out.
Right.
And that's been the hardest pill to swallow. I can be choked out.
Yeah.
My brain will go out before I can tap.
You have a feeble neck. You just have been able to protect it before.
Nobody's ever said I had a feeble neck. And it's
Well,
always
they're
been,
not going to say it in front
It's
of you.
always been protected.
They're not going to tell you that you have a feeble neck. That's
Now,
rude.
my neck security has been, I'm neck insecure. I'm
Probably.
insecure in my neck now.
Well, I noticed that you're not wearing a collared shirt today.
Well, yeah, because I don't want to get choked out.
Right. It's okay.
You're right.
What can you hear the video? Like, you hear any noises?
Yeah, I wake up and I go, what the hell?
Really?
Yeah, you want to see it? See if you could. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I can find literally the part where I say, what the hell?
So you knew English, but you didn't know who you were. So people learn English before they find out who they are.
Let's see if I can.
Was it more of a spiritual thing, or you just didn't know your name? I don't really think of what my name is as much.
No, was it a spiritual thing? It was a.
Like, who am I?
Who am I? It was a. This isn't me. It was like, what the fuck?
I don't do
why?
this.
Yeah, literally.
I don't get choked.
Let me find it. It was the craziest thing I've ever experienced. Definitely doing jiu-jitsu.
I've heard of girls like getting choked during intercourse, and they like being choked out and then coming back to while they're. What the heck? What the heck?
Did you hear it?
I can't see. I want to see.
Hear him slapping me? I'll show you after the podcast. Yeah, it was nuts, dude. I love jujitsu though. I'm so like, it's.
Would you have liked that feeling if you would have? Would you have rather liked the feeling of getting? Would you like it better? I would say. Would you have liked the feeling of waking up from being choked out better if you had been maybe cock deep in a vagina?
Oh yeah.
I don't think you would have said, what the heck? I think it would have
I
been
probably would have had the exact
Yeah.
same experience you would have heard though from the tapping. What the heck?
What the heck? Because there are women that like that. They like getting choked completely out and then waking up in the middle of it still.
What the fuck?
No, what the heck?
No, okay. Why are you saying that? And how do you know that?
I was told once.
Who
I
told
was
you?
having, I'm not telling you that. But I was told by a person while we were like out eating or whatever.
Yeah.
Years ago, they're like, "Oh, I kind of like it when this happens." I was like, "That's a fucking weird thing to say."
No, yeah, I've actually heard that. I didn't know they like to go completely unconscious. Mm-hmm. I had a friend once tell me that her roommate was like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I was like, oh, every time I saw her roommate after that, I was like, oh, I know that you like to be choked, but but in like I didn't know it was like a pass out kind of way.
I don't know if I would. I don't think I would like to get choked out, but I would like someone to force me to nap every once in a while. You know what I mean?
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
It's like, I'm kind of hard headed. I don't think I wouldn't go out easy. You know what I mean?
I know a story that's happened to me in the past couple weeks of a guy who was forced to nap. Did I tell you about this? About the Wendy's situation?
What the fuck are you talking about? Wendy's?
So I had a client come in from North Carolina, and it was hilarious because he's coming in and he's just like kind of noticing the people of Morgantown and West Virginia and how they're just kind of characters. Mm-hmm. Well, Paul's client that day was especially a character. Mm-hmm. It was this bigger guy. He was wearing shorts that were also like overalls, like suspenders, and no t-shirt underneath. Just a big guy, a lot of psoriasis on his legs, and longer hair.
So sick of you bringing that. You just snuck that in.
Well, anyway, Paul is tattooing this guy, and he's doing a cover-up on his chest. Mm-hmm. And the guy's getting his wife's name covered up. The reason he's getting the wife's name covered up is because his wife of 30 years, by the way, is because she called him one day and said, "Hey, I'm getting Wendy's. Do you want anything?" And who's going to say no to Wendy's?
Yeah.
Nobody. Fucking nobody. Mm-hmm. And he said, "Yeah, I want a fucking
This.
egg, bacon, cheese.
Baconator.
Baconator, yeah.
Egg, bacon, cheese
I
at
don't know.
Wendy's?
I
What the
don't
fuck?
know.
Frosty could have even been better.
I don't know.
I want a Frosty with egg, bacon, and cheese in it.
Well, I've never really been a big Wendy's guy, and this makes me not a huge Wendy's guy. I'm just saying, who says no to fast food whenever somebody's
says
getting
no
it for
when
you?
someone asks you if you want anything.
Anyway, exactly. Bingo, buddy.
Every day is a new day.
But anyway, he said, I got a fucking food, whatever, and I ate it, and I thought it tasted funny. And then I woke up 16 hours later. She poisoned him with Ambien, packed up all her shit, and left him after being married to him for 30 years. We're like, whoa, what the fuck? That's crazy, man. Yo, I'm sorry that happened to you, bro. I hope you enjoy your new cover-up tattoo. And we're all like, kind of like, that's crazy that happened. And he left, and that was in the middle of the day. Mm-hmm. But as I'm tattooing my client from North Carolina, because he's getting an all dayer. So that's how my clients roll.
Because they ain't no pussies.
My clients roll deep like that, all dayers. And we're all talking about it. And any guy who's walking around with no shirt and shorts that are also coveralls, it's like that guy's either like the coolest, nicest guy ever, or that guy's a psycho killer. And behind closed doors, what did that lady go through that made her go, oh, I have to poison this man to escape from him?
With a Baconator.
You have to poison him with a Baconator to escape him. So we're kind of like, yeah, that's crazy that happened to him, but like, was he a bad guy?
Mm-hmm.
Was he a good guy?
Right.
There's two sides to every story.
Yeah. So he was forced to nap.
Yes. For 16 hours.
You know, I like her strategy, but I think I would have went with the long game.
Murder?
I think
You think you would have killed him?
the long game. That's the short game. Short game is murder. What would
The long game would be to kill him. That way she never has to deal with him ever again.
no, the game is long, not the result. The long game.
Okay. Like poison him over a long ass time?
Yeah, I think I would have just kept poisoning him with just millions of Baconators. Eventually he would get so big and he would try to eat one more bite of a Baconator and fucking die.
This guy was really, really big already.
Yeah, I mean that she
had tried that for 30 years.
I think for 30 years she was trying to poison him with Wendy's and fast food, and he's like, "Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely," and he just wasn't getting greased up enough and dying. His freaking arteries were not closing up quick enough. She's like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna put my prescription in this burger. Hopefully he falls asleep, and I leave."
Yeah.
He could have, she could have just waited for him to like just go to sleep naturally after like a little bit of a carb coma.
Yeah. What I'm picturing is like he's passed out from Ambien, sleeping for 16 hours, and she's like unloading the entire house. And it's like she has movers there, like carrying couches out, like TVs, and he's just like asleep on his back with his belly out.
And like they take
they're just like walking around him. They accidentally pick him up once. She's like, no, he stays.
And then they put him somewhere else, and they take the bed that he was laying on, and she's like, I think I'm forgetting something. She's looking around, and she has to like roll him up a little bit to get her phone, and then she's like, on my way.
Yeah, she
send.
Yeah, but I don't think I think when she was lifting him up to get her phone, it's like when you don't know what's underneath him. Like there could be a snake coiled up ready to bite you,
like a boulder.
She had to go from the opposite side and lift him up
and have a spotter.
That way she had a guard. Like his body was the guard, and like, okay, no snakes. Okay, now I'll reach over.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of critters are going to be under him.
It could have been the dog.
Yeah. She took the dog too.
Really?
Probably.
Oh, yeah. I want my dog back. He is faithful. He is true.
Pop a little pussy, shut your mouth, don't sass me.
But yeah, I mean, I'm impressed by her long game to short game strategy.
Yeah.
I think she switched it up. I think she said, well, I'm out of here. Now, did he ever find her? Did he ever figure out what happened?
Apparently. And other people I've told this story to have been like, oh, did he press charges? I'm like, I'm not that deep in with this story. This is a story that...
This could be a lie.
Yeah. It's like...
You just talked to the guy. It could be 100% a lie.
The guy didn't even tell me the story. I heard it from Paul, who was tattooing him. Paul told me the story. So, it's like the game telephone. It could have changed a little bit.
It could have been his mom's name.
And I was telling the story to
It could have been him getting rid of his mom's name on his body because she kicked him out of the house.
Exactly. And he just made up some shit.
He's like, yeah, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
But how awkward is it to have a mom that's the same name as your wife?
Yikes.
Awkward.
Yikes.
Same first and last. That's weird.
Yeah, I don't. That would be crazy. I've never met another person with my mom's first name.
Right.
Zona. If your name's Zona, stay out of me DMs. Anyway, question.
I don't want to marry you.
I've talked about some things that have happened to me the past week. You went and saw Dance Gavin Dance.
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
It was good enough.
Good enough. What does that mean?
It was good enough. It was great.
Like
It
a
was good time.
scale of 1 to 10. What was the concert rating compared to
The show rating,
Yeah.
7.
What was Posty?
Well, okay. Let's take like if I liked or disliked the music out of the equation.
No.
I'm saying like the show itself. Post Malone's show was better because they just put more money into it. They just had more shit into it. But the creativity wise, I would say Dance Gavin Dance is like the screens and stuff that like played like short movies and stuff while it was going on. It was all characters from the album cover, which is it's called the album's called Jackpot Juicer, which is a bunch of fruit at a casino pulling the slot machines. And so they did there was a lot of that. There's like one fruit that has like a nice little butt on him, and he's like dancing. And so there's a lot of like little characters that they use throughout the entire thing for every song from the album. So that was probably a better, that was itself much better than, but it was also a smaller venue. It wasn't, 10,000 people in a place. It was 500.
Yeah.
So it was pretty good though.
Well, good.
Nothing's better than a little pear with his little butt shaking.
Yeah. I like fruit with like fruit when they draw human butts on fruit that's good.
It's funny.
It's funny. Vegetables too.
Mm-hmm.
Not celery though.
No.
I like celery, but I don't want to see it with a butt on it.
Well, I know my girlfriend gave one of my friends a bag of celery.
We've all been there, buddy.
And he has worms. His belly's all protruded out, and he's got worms now from the celery.
Is there such a thing as a brain worm? Can you get brain worms?
I don't see why not.
All right, what would you rather have?
Butt worm or brain worm? I'd rather get brain worm.
Pop a little pussy, shut your mouth, don't sass me.
I'd rather get worm brain than butt.
Yeah,
I'd rather get worm brain than butt brain. That's for sure.
that's for damn sure. I'd rather get worm.
I mean, honestly, I've never tried butt brain.
I'd rather
though.
get worm than butt brain.
I'd rather have brain than butt.
Yeah, for damn sure.
Oh, butt this thing.
Do you have any announcements for the podcast?
Thanks for saying yes, Haley. I wore a suit to your guys' wedding. I appreciate you saying I do at the wedding, so we didn't have to walk away awkwardly and not party.
Yeah. Thank you, Haley, for saying yes to our friend Ethan. Congratulations, you two. Also, congratulations on Bill. Also, congratulations on all of the beer that you allowed us to drink at your
Congratulations, beer.
And you're welcome for using our coolers.
Yeah, my cooler's huge. It's huge. It's the biggest cooler I've ever seen.
And we're also very excited to announce that Poppy has a barbershop called Everyman's Barbershop. It's open now, so come get your haircut. And we're also
Jake just started tattooing, and I think you guys should make an appointment with him.
Yeah,
he has availability this week.
I do. Open it up. Open up the books. If you see that, then come on in.
It's Handshake Snake Tattoos _
at Google.
And no, at Handshake Snake Tattoos _ on Instagram. Message him and send your deposit.
He's lying to you. Don't send that person any money. Give us a follow on TikTok, Today's Pray Podcast. Give us a follow on Instagram, Today's Pray. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. We will see everybody next week.